So should be a pretty familiar view. This is my neighbor's house over here and my clothing line, which is right here that came with the house. Here's my passion fruit, it's doing really well. I've got 3 more to put in, but as I've shared with you guys, passion fruit is a very rigorous and aggressive climber, and I've seen it take down structures, so I'm being very cautious about this because I want to monitor where it's going. But I have been experiencing this situation that I'm going to share with you guys. So ever since I put this clothing, the clothing line was up. Obviously, it was, in the ground when I came, but I've been experiencing this. So you can see here, those 2 little dots. Let's see if I can get my finger in here, right there. Those little dots right there. So those are flies. So there's 2 there, and I'm going to walk around here, and what I want you to do is pay attention to the clothing line. So you'll see another one sleeping here, and then there's some sleeping here, and all throughout the day these flies come and they sleep on this clothing line. Let me get a close-up of the fly. Sorry, I'm on trying to both hold this steady and get close enough. There they are. So they sleep here, and there's so many of them, and they just sleep here during the day, as you can see. So I don't know much about insects as far as their habits, but if I continue to walk, let me see if I can keep it stretched out. So try not to be ADD like me and be distracted by all this other stuff. I'm still working on cleaning. Okay, so come on in, flies. Don't do that. I'm sorry, guys. I know this is really weird because, like, be one with me and focus. But anyway, I'm just going to walk a little bit so you can see as I'm walking just the number of flies. I'll get down here and they're going to get to be so many more. Let's see if I can zoom in over here. Will they zoom in? Come on, camera. You know, if I was not on camera, you guys, they would be zooming in. And I don't want to get too close because some of them are like sleeping. And then if I zoom in too close, they'll go away. Anyway, you get the gist of it. And as I'm walking, you'll see the increased number. But this is what they do. They come here and they sleep here on this clothing line. So I don't see any down here where on the other side where my plant is actually growing. But all along this clothing line, they sleep here. And I don't know, it's pretty interesting. So I'm going to try to do some research. But if anybody has information about it, please leave a comment below. But yeah, it's pretty interesting. I have also seen flies. I've never studied flies, so I guess there's always something new to learn. But I've also seen flies do this thing where they will kind of hover over a plant. So that's also a thing. So I'm going to try to figure out like what this is because they weren't here until I put this clothing line. I don't know if it's because it's the line. I don't know if it's because it's white or because it's rope or because I don't know. But it's an interesting phenomenon. But there are so many and they're here every day. Let's see if, come on, let them see you. Let's see. There they go. And they're here every day. That's how they look. I'm glad I got the close-up. And they're here every day, and there's so many of them. And all throughout the day, they're here. I don't know if these are the same ones. Sorry, I'm trying to hold it steady. Oh, I made them fly away. So I was just going to say, I don't know if it's the same ones all day. Let's see, here's another set. Let's see, can I zoom in? Can I get them? Can I get them close again? I don't know if it's the same ones. There they go. I don't know if it's the same ones or if they come and go or if they take turns. I don't know if it's a family. I don't know, but it's a really interesting thing, and I just thought I'd share it. If you guys know anything about it, just let me know. I'm interested, and I'm going to go do some research because it's in my yard. One of the things that I do. But anyway, one of the things that I feel is super important. Oh, look, I've got a whole bunch of birds showing up. One of the things that I find super interesting, let me grab my lemonade bottle. What I'm doing, I'm in the middle of adding some fish fertilizer to some plants. So this is what I'm doing, and trying to get this lavender to be a little less naked. But one of the things that I believe in is when something is there on the property that you acquire, you don't just get rid of it. You know what I mean? You have to kind of see like what's going on. So I don't just go and start cutting things or getting rid of things or killing things. I kind of want to know like, hey, where did this come from? What's going on? What does that mean? What's happening? You know, like why is it there? Because I don't know everything about the ecosystem I'm moving into. So I need to see what's happening. So all I'm doing, if you just want to know, let me back off. Whoa. Is using my fish fertilizer. And I just put about a capful in these gallon containers. And then I individually just go ahead. Because now I have maybe about 100 plants that I got to figure out what I'm going to do when I get like 700. But anyway, that fly thing is pretty interesting. So I'll keep you guys posted. All right, bye.